Hey, welcome back, ladies and gents. I'm Zlevin, and this is Parasite Eve 1 on the PlayStation 1. And last when we left off, I had killed the brainy arachnid, and he fell through the roof, and he was able to also knock me down a couple stories, and a whole bunch of other stuff happened. But it was pretty awesome, nice little storyline, and I made it back to the police station, and off screen, what I went ahead and did so you didn't have to watch is I upgraded my weapon to the new handgun and added its stats to that, and I got the end jacket back and added some stats to that, and now I have a whole bunch of space because I got rid of stuff. The only thing I didn't get rid of, and I think this has something to do with something special in the game, I'll have to look it up just to make sure, but I didn't get rid of the special items that Mida gave to me. So if you remember that before I actually make a comment about it again, let me know what those do before I look it up. Otherwise than that, let's go. We are going to go and find Daniel and see what the rest of the storyline is about. And I'm pretty sure he's in the old chief's office. We gotta hurry up and stop Eve, but on the way to do that, we have a couple things we need to get done first. So it's pretty much hurry up and wait, as they say. Gallerina! Detective Warner has some new information. So, we need to go see what the hell Warner's gonna tell us. It's gonna be good times. Run over there. Some time ago, a doctor at the hospital was fired for selling off patient records. And Melissa was seen going into the museum late at night several times. Eve! Clamp, that bastard! I knew he was a part of this. We'll split up here and search the entire city. Eve and Clamp must be meeting soon. We must hurry. It'll be too late once the ultimate being is born. I'll go snoop around and search the city for any more info. Ad-libbing for the lose. Bought you a walkie-talkie so we can keep in touch. Give that to her. And of course, I'm counting on you too, Mr. Scientist. Whoa. We'll all split up and look for Eve. You find any trace of her, you call for backup. Weren't you going to stay here, Daniel? And push papers all day? You're kidding me, right? Daniel's all about the business. What will we do? Let us know if anything comes up, okay? Yes, okay, I got it. So now the game is finally moving on. Day 5, Evolution. Don't forget, this game only has 6 days, even though it's still somewhat of a long game. Not really. If you know what you're doing, you can pretty much breeze through it. Will you save your progress? Hell no. Let's continue. So now the game gives you a couple choices. You know, they were talking about going to the museum, but I actually went off screen and checked the museum because I didn't remember where to go first. And you can't get inside the museum. I know the museum is an actual dungeon, but I guess they don't let you get into it till later. So what we want to do, we can either go to the warehouse or Chinatown. Also off screen, I went back to the hospital, got all those tools, so I have some extras of those, and I also went back to Soho and got some stuff from chests that I left. And actually, I think the enemies in the warehouse are stronger than the enemies in Chinatown. I could be wrong, but we're gonna go to the warehouse first because there's something that I want to pick up. And then I'm gonna leave and go back to Chinatown. Officer Bria. Eve is in there. Why don't you check it out, huh? I'll go call for some backup, okay? So you go check it out. Fucking chicken. At least the dog stayed. Ellie, come on, we're getting the hell out of here. Okay. So he took the dog too. He took the dog too. This is the warehouse. And what I wanted to do is I wanted to come and get some items before we move on to Chinatown and switch some stuff around. this is a handgun that has that first thing, so I'm gonna probably take that off that and put it on the gun that I have now. And also, where you're standing right now, if you move over to the left, there's a hidden chest that you can't really see, so you get a free tool. And the last thing that I want to get before we even attempt to do the warehouse is inside. I'm not going to fight any enemies, I'm just going to get this item and leave. It's right here. If it's still the same item I think it is. Yes, it's a new piece of armor. So I'm going to switch all this stuff real quick. Quick draw, first attack. So now that item has that. And we want to go down here. And I'm going to... Wow. I'm going to take the stats from the end jacket that I just made and move them over to the CM protector, because it's way better as far as PE energy too. So yeah, good to go. And then I'll equip that so I don't die. Alright, that's all we had to do here. We have to come back here later, but the enemies are a little bit stronger than I like. And let's see if we can get some good enemy battles in. We're going to Chinatown, and the actual music in Chinatown I thought was pretty awesome. So you guys might like that if you can hear it. I know I got it kind of low because I can barely hear myself talk. Alright, this is Chinatown. So the only thing that I don't really like about Chinatown is that when you first walk in here, it looks like one big ass street, which it pretty much is, but not a lot of variety here. Don't forget these chests on the side before you move up. PE1, we're going to use that right now. Whoa, that's not what I wanted to do. There we go. And then we get into our first battle. And we got quick draw. It's very nice. Eventually, if you can keep quick draw on if you can keep quick draw on a weapon, you can win battles faster, obviously. So that's why I wanted to have that for this area. Man, I think I'm losing my voice. And what the hell am I supposed to do? Oh yeah, that's right. Keep moving up the long street. So you got some snakes and stuff. Snakes cause poison, I'm assuming? I don't know. Run! The beautiful thing about this weapon that I made is that the range on it is pretty disgusting. It's way better than what I was using before. I think the range on the last weapon when I fought the spider boss was like 40, and I had to get like right up in his face. And you know, that's one of the problems that you'll encounter when you're using the handguns, but nothing compares to being able to shoot multiple times versus those other slow guns. And wow, that's a grenade launcher. So I might save that for later. This is a save point, which I am going to use, because I don't like dying and having to re-record stuff. I can just like make superb cuts and you guys would never even be able to tell the difference. Because I'm sneaky like that. Alright, so what do I want to save over? Save over this one. And I forget if there's a boss, and there's gotta be a boss, I mean, if we're checking out the areas. But all you can really do is keep moving up, so keep walking. There's Maida. Katarina, it's here. It looks like rotten meat. I'm going down to have a look. Notify Daniel for me. Yes, wait here. Take this. So I think he's giving us another special item, good luck charm, Narita. And careful now. If she automatically goes down, I'm gonna go get this chest real quick, and then I'm gonna go down. Ammo plus 30. That always helps. So yeah, right back into the sewers. That's disgusting. It's so disgusting. But fun. And yes, we've already proved the myth wrong that in video games there are alligators in the sewer. I forget what's down here, but there's probably more rats. So let's go left, because I always go left. Okay. I hope this place isn't one big ass maze. I'd be pissed. I might have to go look at a map. Let's go back right. Yeah, this is gonna be ugly. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and stop it here, guys. And I'm gonna go find a map. Stay tuned for my next gameplay of Parasite Eve. Until then, you have a great weekend, and I will talk to you on Monday.